Good evening. Getting my second camera ready so I can hopefully see my layout. Good evening. Happy Saturday, everyone. Want to welcome you to Barbara's Stamp Pad and Scrapping Saturday. I may end up having to take my sweater off. I'm a little chilly right now, but even though I have my heater on, let me just welcome you. Let me get to my comments. Whether you are watching from YouTube or Facebook, thank you so much for joining me. Tonight, we're going to be doing the second scrapbook page layout from the Sweet Memories Scrapbooking Workshop. So thank you all for joining me. We're going to do the drawings at the end, okay? So if you watched last week's video, whether it was the last scrapbook video, last week's scrapbook video, then you want to stay to the end because maybe you might have won a prize. So let's see. I had something in my nose. Ooh. Who's with us? Pauline. Hello from the polar vortex in northern Illinois. I am nowhere near jealous of where you're at, Pauline. It's going to be cold here in Texas tomorrow, and I do not do well in cold. So I am happy right where I'm at. Hello, Marcia. All right, so let me go ahead and flip my camera down. Welcome. Like I said, if you're watching from Facebook or YouTube, whether you're watching live with me, tonight is Saturday night, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we're doing the second layout of the Sweet Memories collection. Oh my gosh, it feels like a hair, but we've had a lot of stuff in the air too, so I tend to be sneezing, so hopefully I can not sneeze with y'all, sneeze on camera, and I'll just mute myself if I feel a sneeze coming on. So, but yeah, I think y'all are going to really like the second layout. So let me go ahead and switch this camera so that I can show you guys some of the things that I want to chit chat really, really quick about. Let's see. Let me adjust this real quick. I feel a sneeze. I feel a sneeze coming on, you guys. All right, let's do that. That is crooked. Okay. All right. So let me go ahead and show you guys the share prize for the month of January. Earlier, well, in a couple of videos ago, I told you I always have a share prize every single month for just as an extra thank you. So not only every week that you watch my videos do you get 2 entries in that week's drawing in order to win a prize, but every single month, everybody that shared gets an entry into a different special drawing where I love to give a good prize out. And this month, because I'm featuring the Sweet Memories paper collection, whether it's the card making or the scrapbooking, I wanted to gift as a prize the Sweet Memories paper pack. And I was going through my stuff and I'm like, I need to add a little bit more to this because this is a little bit like just half of a prize of what I would normally give. So I decided earlier today to add in a package of the coordinating cardstock. So you'll be able to make some pretty cool cards with the Sweet Memories paper pack and a package of the coordinating cardstock, which is like, it's like a sheet of every coordinating color, basically. So I just wanted to share that with you. So if you're sharing my videos, first of all, thank you very much, whether it's on Facebook or YouTube. And as a token of my appreciation, you're going to get entered into that special drawing for, I feel like this is still crooked, into that special drawing at the end of the month, which I'll make it whatever whatever is after the first. Let me just look at a calendar. If I can tell y'all for sure. So it will be the February 4th video that I do. I will do the share drawing then. So that'll give everybody plenty of time to go back, watch a video, learn something, get a little creative juices flowing with some of those videos. Okay, also, if you missed the event that I posted on Facebook, I want to give everybody an opportunity going forward. I know I was kind of late in the game with January just because I was kind of organizing myself and getting ready for product. I already have to pull my hair back, you guys. And just getting my game plan together for January. But going forward, I want to give everybody an opportunity to, if you want to do the layouts with me the month before, I'm always going to preview what I'm doing in the next month. And next month, you guys, is, what is next month? What is next month? I'll give you a big hint. It's right here in front of us. It's Valentine's Day. We all take pictures, whether on our phones or cameras or, you know, whatever. You want to be ready for next month. So if you have a layout, or if you have a book, a scrapbook, and you need some really cute Valentine's layouts, then there's an event that I posted in Facebook. I need to go add it to my blog, but this gives you an opportunity to go ahead and order now your paper packet and your sticker packet. I'm going to be doing the love notes, and same thing with this month. This is enough supplies to create 3 coordinating layouts, and I will be doing the cutting videos tomorrow night. I'll be doing the cutting videos for these. That way I can go ahead and post them on YouTube. I have been posting my cutting videos on YouTube, whether it's pattern paper or cardstock. And so, and it's not just for you guys, but anybody out there that might be purchasing these kits. If you need a visual of how to cut your pattern paper or your cardstock, you will already have those videos out there. And so, if you're interested in joining me next month, you can go and order. It's the Love Notes paper packet and sticker packet. And I'm not going to be doing the thin cuts or the stamps. I'm just going to use strictly the paper and the stickers. And that is just to keep the cost down as far as your layouts. If you want to purchase the thin cuts and the stamps, you be my guest. I am going to be doing cards as well, but I'm not going to be doing, like I said, I'm not going to be using the stamp set. I'm just going to keep it to just featuring the paper and cardstock. So this is a little sneak preview of what's in the kit. I haven't even opened it yet, but I'm already impressed with what I can see through the front. And so I'll be doing a different video to show you the contents of that. So just stay tuned for that. Now, let's see. Mary Ellen says, cold Montana. No. Somewhere I saw negative 60 something, and I was like, yeah, I got to turn the TV. That is, I got cold just thinking about that. Thank you for sharing, Marcia. And Darcy's going to watch until her power goes out again. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, hopefully it won't go out, because you need to stay warm and you need to be able to finish watching this episode at one time. Let me take my little sweater off, because I know my body's going to heat up as I get going here. All right. So let's go ahead. I have already posted layout number 1, and tonight we're going to do layout number 2. That's why it looks crooked. My camera is, there we go. I could see it from this angle, and it wasn't exactly level. It was a little off. All right, so we're going to do a layout at a time. We're going to do the left side of the layout, and I've already taken all my little die cuts and popped them off my paper. So I'm going to set these all off to the side so I can grab these. And I've pulled a few of the bigger stickers off, but some of the other ones I've left on, some of the smaller ones. So let's this down a little bit. All right. So in your scrapbooking kit, there was a piece of there was two pieces of pattern paper. It's the pattern paper that one side has kind of like this, I don't know, it looks kind of like a linen, but it's not really a linen. And then the other side is completely white. Those are our bases for layout number 2. So we're going to start with this one. I chose, it looked like in the book, the lines were going horizontal. So I just kept it that way. Okay. So we're just going to keep it that way. And then let's start with, I got all my little pieces ready to put down, and we're going to put this piece down first. So let's get some adhesive. On there. And then we're going to put this one down first. And let's do this. I think I can see, let me bring this up just a little bit so you can see hopefully the whole thing. And it looks like they have the 5. And we're just going to put this flat up against the left top and bottom. So this is going to be our starter piece here. So that was 2A, and then now we're going to put in 2B, which is the little zip strip here. So let's get some adhesive on our zip strip. And then let's butt this one. I don't know why, but I feel like I have to turn it at an angle. So I'm right-handed, you guys, so it just felt weird trying to be straight. We're going to butt this piece up against this piece of pattern paper, and we're going to put this vertical. Okay, so just line it up with the top and bottom. Look at that. It's already so pretty. I love these colors, you guys. All right, so 2A, that was number 2B. I'm just looking at my instructions to make sure I don't miss out on any pieces. We got 2C and 2D that are left. And we're going to be using the dark side of the charcoal. So that's going to go there. And this larger piece of the pattern paper that we cut, the flip side was this really pretty, I don't remember that color. Periwinkle, I think it was periwinkle. Let me get my ruler. The piece that goes on the left side is the piece, because you cut 2 pieces when we cut the pattern paper. This is the piece that measures 7 3/4 by, what is that, 9 1/4, roughly. And when we go to put this down, we're going to put this down about 1/4 inch down and to my left. So let me at least get it 1/4 inch, 1/4 inch. Okay, so I'm just gonna put my I'm gonna put my finger right here and put a little adhesive on this piece of charcoal. Keeps moving on me. And we're gonna put this, I'm gonna put it to where the point's like right there. That is close enough to me. And you know what? I forgot I had a little ruler on my mat too. I didn't have to get my ruler out, you guys. I'm going to use that. So it's roughly about right there. I'm just using my ruler on my mat here, and then the 1.5 inches down this way. And then I'm going to try to line it up so that it's straight. And I'm using the little bit that's on there and the little bit that's on there. And that looks straight enough. Now let's get some adhesive on this big piece right here. So let me put some, I want to say I need to leave, I'm going to leave this open because we're going to be tucking some stuff back behind this top right piece here. And this one just goes right up against, just like that. All right, so now we have all our pieces flat down. The next thing we're going to do is we have our 2 pieces of Mulberry, which are going to be our photo mats. And in the example, these are portrait. And I want to say on these are 2E and 2F. And we're going to be putting, that's the back, we're going to be putting a little bit of foam tape on the back of these to help pop these up. I'm just going to put a piece there. That's probably too much, but oh well. And it is sticking to my fingers, you guys. And a piece there. And we'll put them on both of them. You could also use dimensionals on the corners if you want to use dimensionals. I have dimensionals too, but I figured since this was a larger area, I just use my foam tape on this one. So let's peel those off. And we're going to put these mats, trying to get the back of it off here. Yep. Let's put a mat kind of right there. If you want to put a piece on the middle back just to kind of help stabilize it, I think I'll put a, let me put a dimensional back there in the back middle. I know y'all can't see that, but there you go. And let's straighten it back out. Let me go ahead and put a dimensional on the back middle. I don't even know if those are the same heights. They're probably not. Let me peel these backings off. Okay, and then we're going to put this one right next to it. Does that look straight? That looks straight. That's straight enough for me. All right, so now we have our mats up. And this is where you can go ahead and put, I'm going to go ahead and put them on just to get them on there. But we can go ahead and use our photo holders and stick those on. And let me use a glue dot just to help hold that down. That way when I pick it back up to put a photo, it will just pop up. I'm going to lightly tack it down, and let's get this other one down too. I'm going to put a glue dot somewhere on the back. This layout, this side's already coming together, you guys. Now, after we put these 2 pieces down, then the rest is literally just decorating it with our embellishments. I say embellishments, but it's like our die cuts, stickers. So I'm going to start on the top right, and I'm going to work my way down this way. This piece right here, let's get some adhesive on the back. Now, remember last week, I think I showed y'all last week on your little die cuts, your pre-printed die cuts. On the back of the sheets, it tells you essentially what project it goes with. It'll have a 1, 2, or 3, depending on your layout, 1, 2, or 3. So if you're not sure, just take a peek at the back to make sure that that's the piece that you're looking for. Okay, so let me bring this down just a little bit. This is going to go, it's going to slide up underneath there. Oh, uh-oh. I didn't leave enough. Uh-oh, hold on. I think I put this dimensional too high. Let me see if I can squeeze that back there. Uh-oh, disaster. I didn't put it on the back of that when it should have been this photo mat. All right, that's going to drive me nuts. Hold on. Everybody close your eyes. We're going to slide this behind the picture. That's good enough. All right. And then the other little piece that goes on top of that is this, what are those things called? Those photo viewers? Like those little bitty things that click, and then the photos where you can see like the little negatives. We're going to put that in the middle. And then what goes in the middle of that is going to be one of these stickers that has these little roses in it. Okay. I'm sure it's supposed to be a little bit more down, but that's kind of where mine landed. And then next, let's put this guy down. And I want to say it goes that way. So let's get some glue. You can use glue or glue dots, whichever's easiest for you. I'm going to get a little bit of glue here and there. Some of this is going to go back behind this mat that was left loose. I think that's good enough to hold it down. So we're going to take this die cut and we're going to slide it. That's loose. Slide it kind of like that where it's hanging out. So it looks like part of it's on the back and part of it's like on the top of this mat. But if you want to just slide it back behind the mat, I think that'll be just fine too, especially if you've already put your picture down. I need a glue dot back there. I'll put that down later. The next thing is I'm working my way around. We've got this little heart right here, which actually on your little punch outs, it's the center to this other piece. And we're going to be using that one as well. So let's get a little dimensional. I've got a cat up here, you guys. He is Archie. That is not a good idea, Bubba. Oh my goodness, you guys. Let me get this cat down. He sees something. Get down, get down, get down, get down. He sure was going to try. All right, let me get this. Let me get a couple of glue dots on the back of that so I can put this down. Next, I could just see him knocking over something, you guys. All right, now this piece right here is going to go off to the side, like that. That just kind of hangs over the picture. So I got my glue dots on both of these sides right here. Then we have this little die cut. Let me get a little glue. Let me get a little glue on these bigger pieces where I can put glue. And this piece is going to go right there. Okay. And then I've got a sticker, but I want to put the big one down first. So let's do this. We have this sticker first, and then we have this sticker. By the way, I think it was last week's video, Ruthann Walls gave a very good tip I'm going to try. And I don't even know where my little embossing buddy is. But remember, I had put a piece of paper on the back of this sticky part to keep it from sticking on there. Ruthann gave a really good tip and said that you could probably use your embossing buddy to sprinkle on the back or tap it on the back. That way it takes away the stickiness of the sticker part. And that was a really great tip there. So I just put that one behind there. I'm going to be doing some sponge daubing there. And then I have this sticker that's going to poke out on this end. I'm just attaching it to the back. I'm trying to build these up here. And then I also have, let me put that down upside down. I have these two little leaves. I'm going to go ahead and bend them so that they're not flat. And let me go ahead and put those on. And those, one of them is going to poke out back behind there. And the other one is going to poke out, if I can grab it, is going to poke out just to the left of that. So both of those are sticking to the back. And then let me put that down upside down. Let's get this one down. Let me go ahead and put this one down. And let me get an idea of where it needs to go. Okay, right there. I think I got all the ones down that need to go down. And then this big piece right here is going to go kind of, let's put that up. I'm not going to put that down. Let's put that up because I don't want it to stick, but I don't know where my embossing buddy is. So let's do this. Let's put a big piece right there. This is just 3D foam tape. We're going to put another piece over here on this giant part of that leaf, and then I'm going to put another big piece that runs kind of vertical. Hopefully that's not too big. It's not. All right, now I'm going to put this piece down, and then y'all are going to start to see this bottom kind of come together. And I have a couple of little die cuts left, and then we're going to be doing a little sponge daubing, and then we'll be done with page 1. Okay, so this big piece of stickers that we put together, we're going to put that kind of right there. It's close. It'll work. It'll work. Okay. And then over here, we've got this little heart. I'm going to put this up on a dimensional. I got dimensionals sticking to be everywhere, you guys. Let's put that one right there. It's close to where it should be, but not quite. And then I've got this little arrow, this little arrow die cut. I'm going to put a glue dot on the back of that. And that piece is going to go over this heart down here. And I don't have any extra pieces left over, so I think I got all my pieces for this particular layout. So that is page 1, or the left side of layout number 2. My little photo mats are a little crooked, but let me see if I can fix that. I'll fix that for the picture. Okay. The sponge daubing. We're going to take a little bit of Mulberry with our sponge dauber. A little sponge dauber here. And we're going to add a little bit of color in the center of this flower. Okay, so however dark you want it to be, add just a little color to that. And I think that'll work just fine. Okay, so there you have it. That is the first one that we're doing tonight. Now let's grab page 2. Got all my pieces to the right over here. Let me save this light before it goes completely sideways. All right, so now we got our second piece of pattern paper. And let's go ahead and get make sure which piece goes on first according to our instructions. Project 2, the right page. All right, so I got this going horizontally. We've got this large piece of pattern paper, and I think it's going to go that way. So let's flip it over. and get some, let's get some adhesive on the back. Okay, and let's put this up against the right and make sure it's level with the top and bottom. This is going to be our starter piece. There we go. And then the next part is going to be our zip strip. So let's get some adhesive on that. And this one is going to go up against this pattern paper. There we go. Everything should line up with the top and bottom. So that was 2G, that was 2H, 2I. 2I is the other piece of pattern paper that's going to go over here, and then we have another piece of the charcoal that's going to go over here, and we're looking at 1 3/4. So let me line this up. You want it to be 1 3/4. Let me go ahead and put some adhesive on the back of this so I can get it down and have to move it a second time. We want it to be 1 3/4 by 1 3/4 from the edge. So roughly it's going to be about right here. And does that look straight? 1 3/4 by 1 3/4. That looks straight enough for me, you guys. And according to the zip strip, it's pretty straight. All right, there we go. This other piece, let's get some adhesive on the back of this. And this one's going to go up against this piece of pattern paper like that. And let me stand up and look at this and make sure it looks straight enough. It looks straight enough. Okay. On this one, I'm going to be working on the top left and kind of working my way this way with all of the die cuts. Actually, let me get the mats down, or at least get them in a general direction. These are going to go kind of over here. That way I have an idea of where I need to. And this one doesn't have a mulberry mat to it, but it does go up here. There's another photo that's just going to go right there, kind of landscape. And actually it goes over a little bit more. All right. Did I get that? Yeah. Okay. So let me get my hearts, and let me get some glue dots on the back of that. We're going to start with this heart. I'm going to put 2 glue dots on the back of that. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay. All right. So let's start with one right there. Uh-oh, I exposed that glue dot a little bit too much. Okay. And then the heart that came out of the middle of that, was it that one? No, it's this one. This one, let's get a dimensional on the back of that. Okay, let's try another dimensional. I'm going to bring this down a little bit, because that one needs to go kind of like that, where it kind of hangs over into the heart a little bit. Okay. Then we have this one, and I'm missing. So we have this one. Why am I missing a piece? This piece goes right here. Let me put a dimensional on here while I'm looking around for that other piece that I was. Let's slide that one. And I like that. There's that one. Can't tell if that's a, oh, it's a sticker. I definitely have, talking to myself, you guys, I have my 2 leaves. Let me go ahead and put my leaves down while I have them in my hand. Let me get those ready, because I'm looking for that other piece. I'm missing a piece, you guys. I'm missing a piece. All right, I might have to come back to that. I'm going to come back to that, and I'm going to work my way back around because I think it's underneath something over here. Because the next area that we're going to be working with literally is like right here. So we have this piece again, and it actually goes that way. So let me get some glue, a couple of glue spots on the back of this one to help hold that down. And I am not looking at my comments, so if you joined me after I got started, welcome. You haven't had a chance yet, make sure to go check out the event details to learn how to become a VIP member. I want to share another visual that I have of that. We're going to put that right there. Okay, so I'm going to tack that down so those pieces of glue have a nice spot to catch on to. And then we have this little heart. Let's see if some adhesive will work on that. This one is going to go off to the right. I'm just going to attach them to that one because it looks like it's about right there. The next big piece is this big sticker. And I'm looking to see, I think I'm going to put that up on some dimensionals. So let me get some dimensionals on the back of that in some random spots. So bear with me while I put some dimensionals on. And let me take these backings off. I'm wondering if that little piece that I'm looking for slid into my trash right here, because earlier, about a couple of hours ago, one of the cats jumped up here, and there was papers on the floor, but I thought I picked up the papers. So we're going to put that one kind of right there. Okay, it's kind of hovering over. This little journaling box is going to go flat so that you can write on it. I'm going to put some in the middle there and slide this right there, kind of back behind there, just like that. And then let me put some glue on the back of this die cut, because this is going to slide back behind the bottom here. So I'm going to pick this up and just slide that underneath. Give that a little bit of pressure so it has a little bit of chance to dry. And I'm going to grab my sticker sheet because there's a sticker that says every day is a gift. This piece goes along the bottom, right there on top. Then you have another sticker that says true story, not love story, true story. That is going to go, oh, that doesn't go there. Oh no, I gotta get that off. That doesn't go there, Barbara. It slid off my finger. That one goes right here to help hold that end down. Okay, so that one goes right there. And then you have another one of the pattern paper arrows. I'm going to put a glue dot on the back of that. And that one is going to go right underneath the true story. I don't like that. I only put a glue dot back behind the little arrow part. And then we have a sticker, heart sticker in Mulberry. I'm going to put that one right there. And then we have a sticker that's a little die cut. And let me put a little dab of glue on the back of that one. And that one's just going to go kind of right there. Okay, and then I have a heart. I have a heart over here. I have a heart that I have on this one, and it says Project 2. But where does it go? I'm looking at my picture and I'm like, I don't see a heart on here. If I don't see it, I'm just going to put it where I want to put it. Let's just do that. Let me get a dimensional on the back of that, because this pattern paper is really busy, so it's kind of hard for you to see where things are supposed to be. I'm looking again just to make sure I didn't overlook it. I've got this picture blown up, so I don't even see where the heart is. All right, well, Barbara's going to make an executive decision here, and we're just going to put the heart right there. All right, so now let's get these mats down. I'm going to put a little bit of, I'm just going to leave that right there. Let me get a glue dot on the back so it'll at least hold in place, but I'm still missing. I'm not going digging through this trash either, you guys, because I got a lot of scraps in this and it will be hard to find. So let me put this. Let's put this right here. This is supposed to just be a picture. There's no mat to this one. I'm going to leave that kind of loose like that. And then let's get, I'm just going to put these straight down. I'm not going to pop these up. I didn't even look to see if they're supposed to be popped up. So let's do this number. This one kind of sticks out a little bit more. And then there's photos that are going to go on these. Straighten that out a little bit. And then let me put a glue dot on the back of that. These photo placeholders. Okay, these are little 3x3 photos. We're almost done, you guys. I got one more. Look to see. I might have, you know what? I might have accidentally put those little punch outs with page number 3. Now that I think about it, let me look through my layout number 3s. That's the only thing I can think what happened to those, you guys. And if it's not supposed to be on 3, I don't see them in 3. Hmm. Okay, well, let me go ahead and at least put the leaves down. I'm going to have to figure out where those pieces went. I'm going to leave a little bit of room to slide that piece that I'm looking for, but the other sticker that goes on there says, remember this, and this one goes on your photo, kind of half on, half off. Let me just double check. It's not a sticker. I'm going to leave it like that for now, you guys. But I am going to do a little daubing on the middle of that flower with some mulberry while I browse around and make sure I didn't accidentally put it somewhere. So we're going to add a little bit of color with our sponge dauber to the center of this flower. Yeah, okay, there we go. All right. Just making sure I didn't miss anything. I don't have any extra pieces left over. I'm just missing the piece that goes right in here. And the piece that I'm looking for is the same piece that's like this piece. There was an extra piece that I'm lacking. That's the piece I'm looking for. And other than that, it goes right behind there to help cover up the leaves. So I'm going to look for it after the video is over so that I can take the picture for the thumbnail. But other than that, that is the right side. That's the right side of the layout. And let me do this. Let me take this off so I can put these both side by side. Let me bring this up just a little bit. So hopefully you guys can see both of them at the same time. That's the right side. And there's the left side. What do y'all think? Tell me what y'all think about the second layout of the scrapbooking workshop. Tell me what you think while I get this straight. There we go. That's much straight, Barbara. I'm going to double check my layout number 3 too to make sure I got all the pieces over there. But other than that, yeah, this is the second one. Let me catch up on some comments. Joanne said her power went out earlier. Trees were down, the wires on them. Oh no. Yeah. Oh, hey, Carol. But what do y'all think? What do y'all think? Do y'all like it? Layout number 2, scrapbooking workshop. If you are enjoying this workshop, make sure to visit the event details for the online ordering link. I will tell you that when you, by the way, if you're just here to watch the demonstration and you don't care about announcements or anything like that, feel free to finish watching it later or hang out with me here till the end. I'm going to be on for probably another maybe 10 minutes, maybe 9 minutes if I talk fast. But anyway, the link to order this particular workshop or any of the other workshops that you see online is in the event descriptions. And let me share with you about the VIP program really quick, because this might be something that's interesting to you. There is, close to my heart, does have a VIP program, and basically the VIP program is a way to be able to earn some free product and then a couple of other things. And one of the things is you can earn 15% of shopping credit of whatever retail amount that you pay. So let's just say, for example, I'm going to use a round number. If you placed an online order of $100, you're going to get $15 in credit that you can use towards your next order. Also, when your order is $50 as a VIP member, when your orders are $50 or more, you're able to get the stamp of the month for free. And let me show you this month. You take this down so you can see it real quick. This month, the stamp of the month is called Looking Forward. You do have the option to get the stamp and the thin cuts at a significant discount, or you can just choose to get the stamp set for free. And if that's all you want, but there are thin cuts that go with this as well. So this is the one, this is actually, I'm going to be using this tomorrow with some cards using the mix in paper, and I'll show you that tomorrow. So you want to come back tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time in order to check those out. Also, right now, this special ends on January the 31st, but between well, it started November 1st, but between November 1st and the end of this month, you're going to get an extra, well, you're going to get $25 in VIP credit added to your account when you sign up as a VIP customer. That link to sign up is also in the event description as well. And then you're also going to have access to exclusive specials throughout the year, which include events, credit bonuses, exclusive product, and workshops. So something to consider for sure, for sure. Also, I am continuing my program of when you shop with me, you can also earn additional free product. And some of you may recognize this form. If you've redeemed forms to me in the past, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I did up it to an even 50 to go in line with the VIP orders. So every time, if you're a VIP, every time you place at least a $50 order, you can check off one of these boxes. And when your form is completed, just tell me at the bottom what you want, up to $50, and submit the form to me, and I will order that for you and have it shipped directly to you. So just keep that in mind. And then also the last thing I want to point out really, really quick before we do drawings is right now, my fall retreat attendees have first opportunity to RSVP to the spring retreat, but I am hosting a spring retreat in April. It's the end of April back at Mountain Laurel in our Texas Hill Country. So if you're interested in attending a weekend retreat or taking it to go, I will have a to-go option available as well. You are more than welcome to go ahead and pre-register for it beginning next Friday. If you're interested and don't want to pre-register just yet, you can feel free to email me. And then once it's like completely open to the public, then I will let y'all know that it's, you know, how many spots are available at the retreat. Okay. This retreat center does hold up to 12 ladies, and it is a ladies only retreat facility. So just keep that in mind. So if you're interested, the event details, the link to pre-register is there. Just know that I'm accepting previous retreat attendees up until next Friday. All right, let me share my screen. And let's get some drawings. Let's get some drawings out of the way here. And I knew I was going to have to log back in. All right, let me log back in. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this evening. Let's do a drawing for last week's scrapbook video. And then tomorrow we'll do the drawing for the last week's box project video. Okay. All right. So this is everybody that watched from Facebook or YouTube, liked, commented, or shared. And what do I have? What did I pull? Oh, I pulled prizes for tomorrow. Well, let's see. I'm looking for something, you guys. I forgot to pull a prize for that. No, not really. I'll use this one. It's a little Petite Perks, the gnome stamp set. One of the little gnome stamp sets. I'll do that. We'll do that one. I don't know why I was putting it over there with something else. All right, so let's. Long time. Darlia. I hope I typed that in right, unless that's her name. This must be somebody from Facebook that liked, commented. Darlia Walker. Congratulations. I know you've never won before. If you've never won before, private message me your mailing address so that I can send you your prize, which is the little Magic Gnome Petite Perks stamp set. And let me stop sharing. So Darlia Walker, congratulations. All right, we are almost at 57 minutes. And let me catch up here. Debbie likes the second layout too. Yeah, it's pretty. It's really pretty. All right, so thank you all for joining me this evening for the second layout of the series. Next week, it is going to be the third and final layout. And then I have a different special project planned for the last Saturday of the month, because there's only 3 layouts, but technically there's 4 Saturdays. So I want to do something different on the last Saturday. But anyway, thank you all for joining me. I'm going to see if I can go find that missing in action piece that I know I popped out when I was doing the die cuts. So that way I can take a picture and then post these pictures and change my little thumbnail. But y'all stay safe wherever you're at. Stay warm, stay cool. Make sure to check on your elderly neighbors. Make sure they're doing okay. And then other than that, y'all have a great rest of your evening. And I will see you all back tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. Bye, y'all.